What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Brett here with Double Shots, and I'm excited because I've been asked by Double Shots founder Dylan to do another technology video. So this one will be over Visible. When you say visible, people go, what's visible? Visible Mobile, that's right. So, before we get any further, if you like our content, subscribe to our channel down below. Give this video a big like. Comment if you want to see something else. And let's go ahead and get into it. Keep in mind, this review is independent based on my own research. Me trying it out. Going from there, I am not getting paid, given a promotion, or anything in conjunction with this video. It's my own independent review of Visible Mobile. So Visible Mobile, what are they? They are what's called a MVNO, which is known as a Mobile Virtual Network Operator. So pretty much, they are able to use a major carrier's network. So major carriers, who are they? They are T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon. Visible Mobile, they are the MVNO that likes to use Verizon's network. Now, primarily, this review is going to be based off of St. Louis market, as that is where I am actually located at, as far as on things. So let's go ahead and, again, get into it and go from there. So, Visible Mobile, once again, they use Verizon's 5G network. That's what they have with them, and they allow you to be able to use it everywhere you go. So anywhere Verizon has coverage, you have coverage. That's what they have. That's what they sponsor. That's what they motto with it. And it actually is honest, guys. I've seen kind of the same network coverage, St. Louis market, word for word, everything there. The nice thing about them is, one, they are a prepaid provider. So let's go over prepaid compared to postpaid. Prepaid, you're paying for everything up front, advance. So they do also have phones you can purchase, but they also encourage you, if you have a phone that is unlocked, that can be used on their network, that can be able to have their features, you can use that phone, and that saves you a boatload of money as well too from buying a phone from Visible Wireless. My mouth got dry there. But anyway, that saves you money from having to buy one of their phones. Otherwise, they do have phones. They have phones that start as basic entry level all the way up to advanced phones such as the Samsung Galaxy S21, Apple iPhone 12s as well too. So, plans. Let's go ahead and go into that. Plans, they have one plan, guys, and that's it. As compared to Verizon, they have many different tiered plans. Verizon's is $40 a month. That's it. $40 unlimited talk, text, and data. As well, you get Canada, Mexico calling. In addition to that, as well too, you also have all the mobile hotspot that you can handle. Do I need to repeat that? All the mobile hotspot you can handle. There is a catch to that. There's that catch is it's capped at 5 megabits per second. So even though you get all the mobile hotspot you can handle, it's capped at 5. Don't know how good of a connection it would kind of be for you, but it is modest. At least they're allowing you to be able to do that, as compared to on Verizon themselves, they have it capped off at so much, and then they just kind of draw you back towards a different level of things. Now, the non-perks of everything is you have to buy your equipment up front. You have to pay for it up front. However, as far as other things, there's no credit check. So therefore, that means there's no long-term contract. So let's say you're wanting to try them out for a month. That's the score. If you have an unlocked phone, you're able to put it into your phone and go from there. What they'll do is, it's a pretty simple process of things. You go to their website, you sign up for their service. They'll actually send you the SIM card. You can get a brand new number, or you can port your phone number in. Now keep in mind, it's $40 a month. However, the first month they give to you for $25. That's a pretty sweet deal. So they're giving you a little bit off of there, as far as they're giving you, what, 15 bucks off of the price. So that's not a bad deal to go ahead and get off of the price for your first month of service, because they want to see how you like their network. Now, in the St. Louis market, Verizon, I've done I have actually done reviews with Verizon. Verizon is a little bit tricky, first and foremost, simply because call quality has been great. It's phenomenal. Now, when we get into talking the data, that's where it becomes the sporadic portion of things going from there. 5G is very, very low end of them. Usually, I sit in LTE or LTE Plus with Verizon a lot of the time as compared to going from there. However, one of the nice features that you have, as long as your phone works with their network, with Verizon's network, you can also use something called Wi-Fi calling. Now, Wi-Fi calling, that allows you to be able to piggyback off of your home internet provider and still be able to transmit and be able to make phone calls without a signal. So that is a plus, even if you're in an area that you cannot get actual service going from there. Now, you get, like I said, the first month's $25. Now, they do not bill you for that month of service until you activate the SIM card. So in order to be able to do that, they send you out the SIM card, which it came actually to me relatively quick. But then you have to download the Visible app. And then you would go into right here. And mine's already active, so I'm not going to do anything. I would just go into the sign-in feature, but then I would hit activate service, and that's when they would go ahead and they would charge your phone for the service in advance. Now me, I'm using my unlocked Galaxy S21 Plus that actually works on their network. You can see I'm sitting in LTE Plus with them. I'm hoping to be able to do a speed test to show you just the network coverage of the data, what the speeds are with them. But right now they're actually having a hard time loading it going from there. So that being said, are they a good company? Well, in my area, AT&T is pretty much king of everything as far as off of it. Call quality, data, coverage. T-Mobile takes second with that as well too. And this is based off of opinion. T-Mobile's really got some very, very good speeds depending where you're at. And keep in mind, the closer you are, and it really depends geographically where you're at. Not trying to knock any other provider, people. Cellular only works so good in each and everywhere. One of the things is, one person could have a great experience with them, another person could have a bad experience with them. In my area, though, unfortunately, Verizon is not the greatest in terms of data. So that is a downfall when it comes to that. Now, call coverage is phenomenal. There's areas, rural areas, outlined areas, that I still get coverage as far as that I can make phone calls. I just don't have as good of a data process on that end as well too. Everything was actually pretty easy to activate. The phone was activated in less than about a minute after I popped the SIM card in there, and it automatically configured the specs of what I should have on there. And I'm going to reset this to maybe see if that will help if I can do a speed test. I would love to be able to do that for you guys. But the activation process was really, really quick. Now the downfall is you don't get to take advantage of those promotions that Verizon would have. Whether you could you can lease phones or buy phones. However, with Visible Mobile, you can buy them outright, or they also have a finance option through a company called Affirm, which I know really nothing about, but pretty much they do cell phone financing that you can go ahead and you can purchase through as well too. However, like for example, Verizon, they give you Discovery Plus, they give you Disney Plus in their in certain subscription packages, and different tiers come with different stuff. That is something you do not get on Visible Mobile. But if you do not need that, I think it's a pretty good deal, simply for the price of the $40 a month. Now, another thing that they piggyback off of is also referrals. Hey, what company doesn't like referrals? I've done reviews before for other people, and you're encouraged to give a review because they want your honest opinion. So pretty much, if you refer somebody that signs up for their service, and they will give you your next month of service for $5. Now that's a pretty good deal, and you can get one per month. So you can, if you referred 12 people, over the course of each month, that'd be $5 a month that you would get your wireless service for, which is a pretty good darn deal given the fact of everybody has friends. Everybody knows referrals are the best resource when given a good reputation for being solid there. So if the service works good, that's a score for both parties. Each side gets their service for $5 for unlimited everything. Now, they also have something called Party Pay, where you can pay as low as $25 if you have so many people. But I'm not really too. Again, I'm pretty recently new to Visible Mobile with it. Going from there, overall experience, cellular coverage again has been great, especially in many outlying rural areas in the St. Louis market. I'm able to have coverage. It's the data portion that really goes slow on my end, unfortunately, as I tried showing you earlier. And right now, I'm trying to get into do a speed test, and right now, I can't even find provider for it. So that's how. Okay, there we go. There's Visible. Now it's just trying to find a server. Let's see if we'll find a server here. And most of the time in my market, I sit in LTE or LTE Plus. Now, the way to know if you're in 5G, they'll have a little icon that's actually above that will just say 5G instead of it just being 5G right there on the phone. But as you can tell, it's trying to find a server. It's having a hard time finding a server. So that's kind of a downfall in my area. LTE speeds, I would give her... Okay, here we go. We got one. Cool. So I can actually give you what LTE speeds I would get. And keep in mind, it's about what Verizon would be if I was on the postpaid side of things as well, too. Now, this is what we're pulling right now. So our ping is on 76 milliseconds, jitters 10 milliseconds, no loss. However, as you can see, 3 megabits per second on the download, not even, I mean, that's kind of horrible. And that's even what I would experience with Verizon on their postpaid side here. So they're not too far off from that. If data's not something you need, then it's a pretty good deal, guys. Even for the data, it's still a good deal at the $40 a month. Again, the cellular coverage is phenomenal. It's on par. Areas that I can't get with T-Mobile, I'm able to get with Visible. And again, they do. They do use Verizon's full network utilized and everything. Now, keep in mind, the higher priority does go to Verizon subscribers, so they get the better chunk of that bandwidth as well too, as compared to the MVNO does. They are piggybacked onto that network, kind of going from there. So that's kind of the only downfall of everything. Overall, honest opinion out of everything, if you can get over the data speeds, then they are very good. If you were relying on them strictly for data, I wouldn't want to stick with them in my St. Louis market, unfortunately, just because it's really not solid. And that's one thing that has been a big downfall that I've noticed out of it. In my area, to bring it to the market, and it's not to trash talk any of the providers. T-Mobile was actually the first to bring 5G to the area, and AT&T followed suit with that. And Verizon, even though they brought in with it, they haven't really updated a lot of things. And keep in mind, I live adjacent from a 5G tower, and their 5G tower that they have here is very, very weak. So that's part of the downfall of everything too. Now, with AT&T and T-Mobile, which I do have them as well too, I get great services. Now, again though, with Verizon, it's one of those ones, unfortunately, St. Louis market, for me, it just doesn't work. Now, on the call quality, it's phenomenal. Haven't had drop calls or anything of that nature with them going from there. And then, again, the thing I like, I was able to use my own unlocked phone. So, I'm giving them a month. I'm going to try it out actually for a couple months, see how it works. Maybe it gets better. If it doesn't, I have the flexibility to be able to go to a different provider. I don't have to worry about a contract, which some providers make you sign those contracts in order to get promotions and everything. So if you're looking for something that is prepaid, that doesn't have the $40 alone, that's a great deal either way, with or without the data. It's a very, very good deal. The mobile hotspot, it would be kind of useless for me where I'm at right now. Not saying that in a different area or market it might be better for me and everything, but at that price, it's a very, very good deal. Overall, they're a great company. I haven't had to use the customer service at all yet, as of anything. I updated my APN settings when I put the SIM card in and everything, so it was all seamless there. Didn't have to worry about anything from that. Again, I spend more time in LTE in LTE Plus over 5G though with them in my St. Louis market. If I had to give a reviewing scale of an A, B, C, D, or F on a scale of everything, I would actually give them a B. Overall, I think so far they've done very, very good. I like the call quality. Data can go better. I do like that the mobile hotspot is unlimited. Keep in mind it's at 5 megabits per second, so that is awfully slow, but does it suffice for something, maybe little tasks to do? It would probably suffice to the general user. Keep in mind, I'm pretty sure there's a daily or a registering limit that they would like to say on that unlimited as well too. It's not truly unlimited going from there. I could be wrong, but anyway. So I hope this review was good to somebody that is looking at visible wireless service. Again, if you like our content, subscribe down below. Give this video a big like. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll comment back. Hope everybody enjoyed this review, and I will see you all at my next tech review.